Isn't every day that Miss Devonshire picks the winning lottery number?
Well, you know what they say, unlucky in love.
Stop it.
They're still on that shit?
Don't worry, it's
Okay, wait, what? She
give it to me.
she won the lottery? Is that the money she won? What the hell's in there?
Are you sure an armored truck wouldn't be a better idea?
A whole armored truck for whatever's in that tiny little box?
Why, the bank's just around the corner from here. What can possibly happen?
Wait, if they're worried about them screwing up, why didn't they do it? Like, they're clearly not busy. They're watching them go to the bank and do whatever they're supposed to do.
You know, I had the nicest bus ride over here. The girl must have been highly religious because during the whole ride she kept saying, "Oh, God, touch me there again."
And that's public transportation for you. You never know what's gonna happen.
Check it out. We picked the right place.
Wait. That's the front door to the police station. Did they redress the police station to be the bank? Wait, is that Dr. Tiffany Berkowitz?
It's my favorite teller.
She a hooker
I
now?
used to work in a male strip club. Candy tipped me with so many quarters one time, my G-string slipped to the ground and I got arrested.
Is that the guy who was the mechanic?
All right, everybody, put your hands in the air.
Yeah, I've got a gun and I don't know how to use it.
Yeah, that's definitely more more scary than someone who does know how to use a gun.
You're going straight to hell for this.
They've probably done a lot of other things that pretty much punch their ticket.
Girls, take her in the back and give her what's coming to her.
You don't mean...
You heard me.
Hopefully there's not a broom back there.
We gave her a roll of 50s. Do you think that's enough to keep her quiet?
Oh, you idiots.
Nice. She got a nice butt.
Freeze!
What the hell was that?
I think they're coming.
Sorry.
And so far, this opening scene's the best opening scene they've had in the whole series.
Hey.
Sorry, it affects each of us in a different way.
Did you happen to get a description of those three?
They were all wearing dark glasses.
One of them was dressed like Marilyn Monroe. Then again, that's not really gonna help because that's obviously a disguise, so forget I brought it up.
Well, what is this all about?
Detective Hank Grisham.
He's a detective now? Last movie he was head of the SWAT team.
Do you have a spare one?
Well, sure, I'll have Tracy and Candy air out the storage closet for you.
Here you go. I knew there was the desk.
Oh, I like this. This is like a 1940s detective noir type of feel to it.
Look, we're gonna have to play it cool. We're gonna have to keep our jobs, hide the money for a while. Shh, quiet. Someone's coming. Hide the money.
Where the hell were you three?
Hey, there he is. This guy. Why is he
Get
dressed
off
like
our
Michael
backs.
Jackson?
We have plenty of time before the first show.
Hey, sophistication. Some guy said he offered you $5 for a lap dance, and you told him to drop dead. Welcome, losers.
What is that guy doing? Settle down, bro. The girls aren't even out yet.
Just hurry up. You guys sneak out and go back for that skirt. I'll do the show, okay?
Again, the music is incredibly loud right now. Like, they couldn't turn the music down, they kept the music at the same volume, and then they just turned up the background noise. Can't even hear myself think right now. This is filmed really well. Like, obviously compared to the other movies, I mean, but like, the camera's moving, you know, we got more dynamic shots.
One of those robbers didn't want to take my money at first. I say she's a fellow working girl.
I wonder what happened to Dr. Tiffany Berkowitz. I mean, she was getting married, she had a, you know, she had a therapy practice, and now she's a common streetwalker.
That's her. That's one of the robbers.
Finally, a description. What do we have?
It's Marilyn Monroe.
38, 23, 36.
Listen, I've been collecting centerfolds for over 20 years.
Only 20 years? How old is this guy? At least they didn't cut in random moaning and sex sounds into that fight.
Men who don't drive muscle cars.
I'm Jenny Mose, and I'm here live in the police station that's handling today's shocking robbery.
That's the jacket Dr. Berkowitz was wearing.
Wait, here's our first caller. You're on the air. Start singing like a stool pigeon.
I have a collect call from Tuscadero Prison. Holly says she's been here 7 years.
You know, I am really sick of this shit.
Hey, another Ginger Lynn cameo.
One of them shoots the security guard. The other one takes out a surveillance camera. Then the one piece of evidence we have that the robbers leave behind, your girls managed to lose it while I wasn't looking. Now, what does that sound like to you?
Tuesday.
Looks like a typical day around here.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can see why this police
Why is
station
nobody doing the
never
bunny
receives
ears?
Any government funding.
It's like that was a go-to thing to do in the 90s when you were on TV. You give people the old bunny ears. And they finally got some people to play cops around here.
I'm beginning to think that some people around here don't hold a high value of our abilities.
Yeah, they've never brought in outside help before.
They finally have the budget for it, so.
Well, this is the closest strip club to the bank.
How many strip clubs do they have in that town if that's what everybody does for fun? Like, you don't have a beach or like a rec center?
So what are you waiting for? Let's see those hooters.
I beg your pardon? Stop it.
Hey.
We are not from the Lombard Agency. We're just asking questions around the local strip clubs. The 3 robbers were women, and one of them left a breakaway skirt at the scene of the crimes.
But an eyewitness swears that one of the girls was 38, 23, 36.
That was close.
You know, I'm finding it hard to come up with things to say about this movie because it's just...
No wonder you were an hour late.
It's actually a decent movie. And there's like...
It was you 3 that
nothing
robbed the bank today, wasn't it?
hilariously bad about it.
You don't have any proof.
I bet you there's a big reward for turning you in.
I was gonna say turn them in, take the reward money, and skim a little bit off the top. I wonder when they filmed that footage of the police department, because they've been using that exact same one the whole time.
Do you notice anything suspicious?
That's
One has more sins to confess than the other.
one of them's Dr. Tiffany Berkowitz.
Young lady, have you ever listened to the words of Genesis?
Not since Phil Collins left the group.
Boom, or should I say, boom, 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 boom. I can feel it. Sorry.
What are you people doing?
What the hell is he doing?
Hi, I'm the virtual reality feminist. What should I wear to today's protest rally?
Pantsuit.
That's sexual harassment. This game is over, mister.
What a shitty game.
Can you look up something for me on the computer?
Like, wow, that game has totally predicted the future of gaming. You friggin' nailed it.
You know, I remember that girl. She and her partner stood next to me in line at the bank.
Yeah. The robbers took her in the back, and when she returned, she had a huge wad of bills.
Oh, snap.
That's very interesting.
Don't you think you're jumping to conclusions?
I just hope they know a good defense attorney.
Yeah, say what you want about Miss Devonshire, but she's loyal.
That new detective thinks you and Candy are in on the bank robbery.
Like, she could have fired them 2 movies ago.
Before he pins this thing on you.
It's my partner.
You mean Candy?
That's the one.
Oh yeah, this is very, you know, detective noir. I appreciate it.
She was in on that bank robbery.
This should be in black and
She
white.
threatened me not to tell anyone.
I'll redo my report immediately just to implicate her.
Damn, what a bitch.
Candy Laval, you're under arrest for being an accessory in that bank robbery.
Can't you do anything?
Well, I just went through her locker. You know what I found? 3 pence.
Oh shit.
1 stapler. And a 4-pack of toilet paper.
Okay, that's it. Lock her up. And that looks like the good stuff too, not the cheap toilet paper you usually find in public bathrooms.
You're all making a big mistake here.
Man, screw that checkerboard floor, man. It's like an optical illusion. It's messing with my head.
Now listen, you two. This is her first time in the joint, so you go easy on her.
Aw, why would you say? Why would you say such a thing?
Like, hi, I'm Danae, and this is my friend Breeze.
So, what are you two in here for?
Danae here has this brainstorm of, like, let's park in the handicap space at the mall.
That blonde chick looks familiar. What's she from?
Yeah, I've seen you on Today's Most Wanted. I just know we're going to be the best of friends.
Well, there you go. That's what you do when you get to jail. You make friends as fast as you can.
1, 2, tell me who are you? 7, 8, tell me hey!
Can you keep it down over there? I'm doing 20 years in here, and I can't stand another minute of your pet.
What's your name?
Ariola.
Ariola, shut up.
I wasn't expecting that. They even have a bus stunt in this movie. Yes, they really went all out for the last one here. Especially on the sound, because I can't even hear my own voice right now.
Were there any other inmates that tried to escape?
Well,
Surprisingly, no.
Too busy beating up 2 cheerleaders.
This scene's great too.
Hey, let go! Let go of this! Stop it! Come back here! Uh-oh.
It's the most awkward looking run I've ever seen. That's That's not the same guy.
Yeah. I should know better than to work this part of town, but my rent is due, so I come pay too picky.
That was a different guy. Like, when he's facing forward, he's one guy, but then when you see the back of his head, he's totally different. Oh, jeez.
But that's as long as you make sure
I
I get
needed
my money
that
returned as soon as you
after,
find it. It's a deal.
after like an hour of nothing extremely funny happening. That was good.
Here, this should help with the food and rent while I'm staying with you.
You're a lifesaver.
Now, I also need something to wear undercover to a strip club.
Candy, you might be able to get by Tracy and Grisham with that outfit, but you really need to try a little harder to fool everyone else.
Thanks, Erwin. So you won't mention that you saw me?
Oh, and good luck tonight at the strip club.
Thanks.
You know what? He reminds me of fucking Screech from Saved by the Bell. Like, minus the fro.
Ooh, what can I do you for today?
The Lombard agency sent me. They said you were looking for some new talent.
Good mix of cheap and used.
What was that?
You heard me. Now get naked and let's see your best lap dance.
Oh, and I hope you've had this place retrofitted.
What the hell's up with her hair? That is not what her hair looked like when she walked in. Did she just show us the fake, the back of those fake bills?
As soon as I can remember where I put my gun, I'm taking you two downtown.
No gun, you say? Get her!
For once, the voices are louder than the music.
Come on.
Again with the random moments.
Candy, I don't believe it. It's all part of the job. And look, I recovered all the stolen money.
Nah, we're waiting to get a governor's reprieve. We use a Twinkie defense.
The what? The hell's the Twinkie defense? Is that anything like Johnny Cochran's glove defense? Or the Chewbacca defense?
We'll sign anything. Just please don't put us in there with them.
Man, stop showing me that floor. Like, why does it slope up?
Savvy and sophistication got arrested.
Those two didn't open their big mouths about me, did they?
What the hell is that? Man, if you could see yourself right now.
Oh, somebody is gonna pay for this!
What is she, the new Malathion? Damn. Yeah, Mavis is looking nice out of that uniform.
Got it. Mention my name and they'll treat you right.
Damn.
You set me up.
I mean, seriously, look at Mavis. That is a very flattering outfit. Hey, what the hell happened there?
Hey, Candy, we got paroled today. Any friend of Candy's?
You know what? They both kind of look familiar.
It's truly a pleasure.
Yeah, there'll be lots
I've
of drunk and
definitely seen them in something before. I'm gonna have to look it up later.
Well, what do you think?
Why is the camera so far away?
We're here at the Vice Academy, where the $500,000 that was stolen earlier this week has been recovered.
And I'd just like to mention that it was under my...
Yeah, there you go. That's a better camera angle. Like, having the camera so far away is awkward.
Getting our money back is a heaven send. My prayers have finally been answered.
You said it. My rent is due today, and I've been working my ass off to pay it.
Literally.
All right. Nobody move. I'll take that. Now, I planted a bomb. And everyone is going to do exactly as I say, or I'm gonna blow this building sky high. Happy anniversary, Miss Devonshire. I know you'll love your gift. It's dynamite. Oh my God.
Wait, is this how you end the movie? Are you gonna actually blow everyone up?
You can do it, you can do it, yes you can, yes you can. She's the only plan. You can do it, you can do it.
I love when they do shit like that in movies. Like it's so obviously like a dude or somebody different.
I'm gonna take you through it step by step. Here, take this wire cutter.
Here, take my St. Christopher medal. I want to lead everyone in a prayer. Eternal
Good idea.
salvation awaits if you're prepared to meet your maker.
What if I'm an atheist?
You're going straight to hell.
Yeah. Bye, bitch.
You're giving me a complex here.
Come on. Come on, Tracy, we're counting on you.
Well, if you weren't taking your sweet time cutting the damn wire, people wouldn't be making fun of you. Yay!
I can't believe it.
She saved the day.
Oh, no, you don't. Throw it anywhere you want. I've hated this place for years. You love this dump more than you love me.
Is that so?
Yeah, 15 seconds to live. He's gonna go for it.
Give me that damn bomb.
What's she gonna do? Nag it to death?
You know, we would have gotten a whole lot higher ratings if the bomb had gone off.
True. I mean, this is the 90s after all.
Candy, I apologize for thinking
What
you
the
were
hell's
part of
that?
the bank robbery. Would you do the honors of returning this money back to the bank?
Oh, great, here we go. We're about to enter a Groundhog Day like loop. Finally, Irwin gets the girl. Great. We're tying up all the loose ends here in the last movie.
Happy anniversary.
Oh, Commissioner, I can't believe you remembered.
It's been a year.
Funny. It seems more like 10.
I know what you mean. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The end of the Vice Academy franchise. What a ride it was. Okay, so that was Vice Academy 6. And probably the best movie in the entire franchise. Like, by far. You know, as far as like a pure filmmaking stance. You know, like the acting was good for a B movie. And the shots and the scenes were good for a B movie. You know, keep that in mind. Like, the only bad thing I think I could say about this movie is that the sound still needed a lot of work. Because the music was still extremely loud compared to the dialogue and everything else. Especially like that first scene in the strip club. Like, instead of turning the music down because it was so loud, they turned the rest of the volume on, like the dialogue and everything. They turned that up to match the volume of the music. I couldn't even hear myself talk during that. So yeah, I think that's the only negative thing I could say about this movie, because the acting was good all around. Everyone played, their parts well, continuing on from the last movie. Even the new characters, they played their parts well. Again, for a B movie. None of these interactions they had felt awkward or forced. They all worked well together. This entire group, they got something good going on, and I'm glad they were able to lock it in by the last movie. And we had more dynamic shots and camera work. The first scene in the strip club and the bus scene, they stick out to me. A lot of camera movement. And the fact that it did a bus stunt, that was good. You didn't really get anything close to that in the first 3 movies. They really tried to make everything look bigger than it actually was. With a movie like this with a low budget, you gotta work in small, tight spaces. They made it work. It seemed like a fully developed world in this movie. The city felt like a city. The police station felt like a police station. And it's just, more, they showed us a lot more. So, overall, this is a great bookend to what I consider a good B-movie franchise. The first 3 films don't quite stack up to the final 3, but they have their charms and they have their positives. Well, except for part 3. Part 3 is bad in my book. Let's just sweep that under the rug, pretend it never happened. And if you want to watch these full movies, I totally recommend them. If you're a fan of B movies, stuff like this, 100% recommend them if you haven't seen them. And with that is the end of my Vice Academy film reviews, and we will be moving on to something new next week. I'll let you know what it is before it's about to come out, maybe. And yeah, those are my final thoughts on Vice Academy 6 and the Vice Academy franchise as a whole. So I will see you again next week. Later.